was the night before Christmas and it was blooming windy. Tonight is Christmas Eve. I'm just going to show you, I'm at the top of the cliff in Penn. Hopefully get a good view. To the west below. Sorry about the wind, I'll try and cover it. Basically down there is a massive cliff, all the farms and all of Lower Penn. On the hardtail tonight I have got the headlight on and I've got this little beast here to give me some more light up front. I'll just try and flip it around without blinding you. I'm going to try, well, tonight I'm going to ride my secret trails. The only people that I know ride it with me. If you might recognise it if you do ride, like Jim, Mark, or the other wrecking crew, Adam. So we'll hit the trails and hopefully it's not too muddy. You can see it has been raining all day yesterday. It's not looking too bad, but it's a bit of a Blair Witch night tonight. A night rider. As you can see, moon is out and all the stars. Should just be able to get the sunset in the distance. That's obviously west. So let's go. I did forget to mention it's bloody freezing. Not sure if I can shine the light. It's about 1 degree, but it's got the chill factor in the wind of about -1 and my hands are freezing. Got the lips full on. Just left by the cliff where I started off and both lights on, so front light and headlight. I've forgotten how bumpy this track was and oh bloody hell, slippy. Flipping hell. I suppose it's because it gets funneled into that little dip there. I promise I'll try not to sing tonight because it is Christmas! Oh, like the Slade guys used to say. Local to Wolverhampton as well. Fun fact. And see what wildlife we can see tonight. It's definitely going to be rabbits. Because they pop out from all the hedges. That are along this side of the trail. Like I say, it is very cold. Try and keep the lens clear. It is nice when you come out of the wind, but because it's so exposed at the moment, with no leaves on the trees, oh, it's just like mud pie. Probably big badgers as well. Or as they say in Devon, badgers. It's definitely going to be a cold one tonight. I think the weather forecast said -1, -2. So we're going to have a frosty white Christmas morning. I'll be glad when this year's over. It's been absolute pants. Oh well, with the downs there are the ups. Not sure if you can see in front the tree transmitter above Womburn. Just up there. God, this is bumpy on a hardtail. In with front suspension, saddle down, bit of clearance. I think I'll go down by the side of the Psycho Slope. No, sorry, my bad. Psycho Slope's in Baggeridge. Go down by the side of the Widowmaker. Have the little jumps. But I've got a bet that it's going to be well sketchy through the woods that way. So I do apologise if there's any crop on the lens. So we've got to go to the right here, try and keep a high line, which is here. Which way is it? Okay, you can go. Oh, I've gone wrong there, haven't I? So I've got to go down the fields. In fact, sorry, back in a row. Oh no, okay, sorry. Just scoot back into the woods. Enjoying this one. Oh, should be better with, excuse me, 2 lights on. Log, extreme log crossing. Just bedding these brakes in there. Nice wide bars as well. Oh, come on, warm up. And me. Go on, mate, that's a bit of a drop down there. Time to do 2 finger brake. Oh, they're warming up now. Feel like a little pump trackable woman. These brakes aren't working very well. Time to bloody hold on for dear life. Here we go, first jump. I ain't jumping in these conditions. Oh, there's a little kicker. I've got some soul. Oh, there we go. And there is beautiful woman. It's going to jump on the canal at the Bratch and then roll along to Treasel and then do a mash up of the trails around there. I'm not impressed with these brakes. 2 finger braking is no good. 4 fingers, well, 3 fingers and turn that light off. 3 fingers in your thumb around the bars and 1 finger brake, so I'm hoping it'll bed in tonight. The beauty of having a headlight torch as well, if when you come to down the country lanes and people have got their main beam on, you can just stare at them and they soon turn them off. And talking to turn it off, I'll be back in a moment. Slight change of plan. I didn't go along the canal by the Bratch because it looked like they've been cutting the hedges back. So I plumped for the lane from Woodburn to Treason. And I have noticed my bike lights are actually brighter than car headlights sometimes. Get the old tinge of yellow just going past the building Treasel. And there's the church. It's going to drop a left up towards the other end of Treasel, or Treasel, however you pronounce it. And the pub up here, excuse me, used to be called the Plough, and it's now been turned into accommodation. And we will take a cheeky left just opposite. And I'm hoping it's not too muddy. Let's have a look. Here we go. Beauty this time of year. All the brambles are gone. All the nettles have died off. And it's not so sting city. What's the downside is there's mud. The farmers have ploughed the fields. Oh, yeah. So you've got to try and find, there it is, the trail. And because they plough left to right, and the public footpaths always go from one side of the field to the other, it never follows the contour of the plough. But over time, while people walk it and rain erodes it, it does become more smooth. And then the summer comes and it gets baked, and that's when it's just dust city, which is the best time. I think my favourite season has got to be spring, because you know summer's just round the corner. Not sure if you can see how cold my breath is, but I'm just trying to dodge puddles, which I'm not doing very successfully. Just go on this side. My house is running quite a bit because it's a bloody cold. To be honest, it's dried out quite nicely. Oh, it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, wind assisted as well. Even better. Try and keep the lens clean. And the language. Put that one on. Haven't seen many rabbits, only seen a couple. That was up by Shell Lane when I was doing the introduction. Thought I'd come out of the studio today. Some YouTubers that do paid promotion, they do spend, I'm going to have to turn that off, a lot of time talking the talk, and they don't seem to walk the walk. I just think, get out there and ride your bike, enjoy yourself, especially if your brakes work. Nice little country lane kicker. Come back in a mo, just got to exit down here. Okay, under we go. Away. There we are. Now, let's do a road up here. There is like a part of it that's public footpath, and the other bit is, you know, people can walk their dogs in the, well, I suppose they can walk at night, doesn't really matter. But the farmer had ploughed the field, and it was not quite walked in about 5 or 6 weeks ago. Rode it during the day, excuse me, but there is an alternative route I can take. Just have to keep looking down and checking the lens is clear, because I noticed on my last one. Hope you all enjoyed the Santa Cruz. I think I fooled a few people thinking I was having a Santa Cruz e-bike, but not this side of Christmas anyway. Ka-ching. Still wind assisted, but we had a right giggle on Sunday just gone doing it, and a few people didn't like the idea of us all dressing up, you know, members of the public, but everybody else was pretty much down with it. There are little trails off here where you can go different ways. I tend to either stick to this one around the edge of the field. Nice little drop in here. I hope it's, oh yes, it's all walked in. Like I say, last time I rode this, it was freshly ploughed, still clear, freshly ploughed, and god damn it was hard work. I don't think it had been raining, but it was all just fresh dirt. It's really nice and rideable now. Now Brett's not gone cold anymore. Oh yes. I come out of the house earlier, and you know, when you're going to get on your bike and you're freezing outside, so oh, shan't I? Just thought, once you get pedalling and your body heat goes up, as long as you keep the teeth new, as long as you can maintain that core temperature and stay nice and warm. It's just normally when I get back from my bike ride, it's straight in the shower, clean off, and then it takes you ages to get your body heat back up, because you've suddenly gone from a workout to doing sitting on your bum. And god damn, I eat like a horse when I come back off a bike ride. But I've got my secret weapon tonight, which is I'm riding the hardtail e-bike. So it's not on at the moment, but I can flick the battery on when I want to, Not sure if you can see, but there's a car yard there. I think they do auctions there. Oh, there you go. There's normally holes in the fence where people sneak around, cut a hole in the fence because it's that quiet out here, and then sneak in, probably nick some bits off the cars, and then sell them on eBay or use them for themselves. Oh hell. At least my snot will be the same colour as the grass. Green, green, green. The green, green snot of home. I'm surprised how dry these trails are. Just coming into the back end of Cruisel now, where it joins the road to head towards Swindon. But I'll cross over and there's a bridle path that'll take me up to my little loop I'm doing tonight. Only be about 10 or 15 miles, but when you've been at work all day, it's just nice to have some solo time, and I'm really enjoying doing my YouTube stuff. Trying to find different things. Oh my god, filthy. Trying to find different things to throw in just to keep it different. Why is that so dirty on the bump pedal arm? I've already got my, excuse me, crank arm boots on, so might need to put like a bit of cut in the tube on the pedal arms just to protect them. Back in a moment. Really clean. Just crossed over the Cruisel Swindon Road. I thought I'd get this nice little festive Christmas tree in. Evening! Yeah, you! And the farmer has here decided to cut the big ditch, which makes it impossible to ride. I haven't got a scuba gear while he's done that, but it doesn't hurt. Oh, it's a dog. I thought the bloke was going, whoa, 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 where are you going? It's just the dog. Trying the other light there on the handlebars. Again, on a perfectly legal bridleway. Do have a few run-ins with people when you're on a public footpath, but to be honest, you're not doing any harm. I do apologise, but horses do create a right mess. There's shit everywhere. I know it's biodegradable and all that malarkey, and it's not like dog crap where it's you know, horrible stuff, but they dump everywhere and they churn everything up. Should have like one side for horses and the other side for cyclists. In my opinion, it should all be for cyclists, but who am I to make those rules? And it is the time of year when excuse me, the farmers, plural, one leg grammar, are cutting back the hedges, and the hawthorns are the worst. But fortunately I have slimy slimes right into the open of the wind. There's a little track on the right here, a road. Let's just change lights because the handlebar one is alright if I've got to concentrate. That path on the left, I rode it a couple of weeks ago, and I thought it links up to a trail over that way. That is where people's houses are, and farmyards and barns and everything. So, oh ding, so snotty, not snooty but snotty. I got to the farmyard and there was an electric fence, so I could see this woman in the car, and she was shouting at me through the window. Well, she had the window down obviously. That's like Ronnie Corbett story time. And I couldn't hear her because I had my earphones in, and I managed to just said, hold on a sec. Hold your horses. Hey. I says, what? You're not supposed to be on there. I said, okay. I'll turn around. And I saw a gap on the farmyard. I thought, I'll just go round that and join the track that I had all intentions of going on. Lifted my bike over the gate, and she got the farmer to come and have a word with me. And I apologised. Said, like, listen, you know, I'm seeing this track. I've meandered off it. I'm not doing any harm. I'll just ride up there. And he was saying with me, and the bloody woman, it was like, I spat through the letterbox, knocked the door, and that's how far it had gone. Bloody unbelievable. How'd you get? Pan and tilt. Still a bit squidgy, but I'll be back in a moment. Oh, down the ditch I go. And out the ditch. Stuck in a rut. Oh, it's gone squelchy now. Lovely. Come on, turn on. Just sort of give you a little snippet. I've been riding through this for about a mile. I haven't put the battery on yet, but it's basically mud, horses, and where all the water had gone last night. I cannot. Every time I try and get traction, and the brambles keep catching my leg. Come on, just sort of show you what I want to ride through. It's like treacle. Look at my bike. It's like weighs an extra ton. But I haven't put the battery on yet. Trying to keep to the side of the path where the grass is to get some grip. But I know the gates are there because I can see the house. I'm hoping it goes through like a little tarmac road now. If I would climb up and join that nice ridgeline trail. Oh, that is just horrible. There you go. Don't go mountain biking in the winter. It's not worth it. Just had to stop and get about 3 or 4 kilos of mud off my tyre, which has actually moulded itself to the shape of my mudguard. That's how thick and gloopy it was. Oh well, still haven't used battery, so it's all good. I was expecting it to be more muddy down this bit because it would run off the side of the hill, but it's not. It's just run all the way down here, and it's like a stone base. Excuse me, track. Back in a moment because I want to do this climb. Oh, I can feel squelch coming on. Bye. Just coming up to the top of the climb, and I've had to put my battery on because of the gloop. And you can just hear the motor just biting. But I'm at the top of the climb. It's a good idea at the time. I'm just going to turn it off. It's a good idea at the time. Anyway, this is the ridgeline. Just come from that way. Excuse me a minute. Bloody hell. That's another way you can go. You can also go that way, but we're going to go that way. Crap. Yeah, see if I can show you that. I've just cleared all that out, and it was all the way around, moulding itself to the shape of a lovely smooth mudguard. but I'm hoping it's pretty clear along the top here because it's higher, but it doesn't look like it. The only thing I can do is try and stay on the high line as opposed to the low, and I'm hoping I won't have any sniper routes. And you do get sections of this where it goes dry, there's a bit of sand, and then leaves, and then back into the mud. But it's lighting up quite well. It is a nice trail, this is when it's dry. I think Wakey, one of the chaps I was riding with, he's got the com along here. Put this on the light on. Just to highlight any dangers, because these leaves hide everything. Could be like a jagged rock. Like I say, a sniper route or a pothole. Try and angle it down. Because it's been quite windy, it blows all the dead branches off the trees. I'm not one of these riders that has a dewdrop on the end of their nose when they're riding, and you can't help but say, blow your nose. Oh God. Doesn't look like any horses have been along here. Sniper route, sniper puddle, more routes. Just trying to stay to the bits that look dry. There we go. This is like it was on the path below, just it seems to just hold the water. Like I say, in the summer this is so quick, either both that way and this way. Oh, this big rock up ahead, I used to have an orange crush, and the first night I went out on it was with another chap I was riding with at the time, and I hit my rear neck off it. Oh, I was gutted, to be honest. I didn't keep that bike much longer. Tried to straighten it, but the gear change was never true. This much is triple, this much is triple. This fence on the right, if you're riding along here in the day, there's normally two big dogs that run alongside it and sultry try and take you out, but they come to an abrupt end. Whoosh! Sniper route. I knew they were down here. Come to an abrupt end when they run out of the wrong way. Trying to take alternative routes down here. I think they're all, so I'm going to have to turn them off. Like, bit of suspension now. It's actually gone quite mild now, unless it's my body heat. Right, saddle down, headlights on, bike lights on, cameras on, give it a quick clean. Jesus, you'll probably just see all the mud flicking up in front of me, but I don't need brakes. I think the mud will just bring me to a nice slow cruising stop. Basically, I've just ridden from over that way and done a big horseshoe, and this will bring me out on the Bridge North Road by Bovington Vineyards. Sorry, God, it's a bit bumpy. A bone rattler. Nice to manual this bike is, because all the weight's in the back wheel, so you can just hop. But I won't be doing any of that because I've just nearly been taken out again, like at Dudmaster. Now, I do like to do this over this road, it's quite funny. There's a car coming, but what I want to do is put my bike here. And I've had a running with people down here before. Just turn the light off. There we go. Back to that car to go. Oh, it's not looking too bad now. And here, not sure if you can see, it says public footpath only, no unauthorised vehicles, horses or bicycles. What I do is I go, of yours, scumbag. And if somebody says, can't you read? Didn't you see the sign? I go, no mate, I didn't see it. Right, so let's go through here. Back in a mo. Down. Just thought I might as well throw in a quick Christmas carol for the time of year. I'll stop and then come back in super warp high speed. And look how fast I can ride my bike.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. E-bike bells, e-bike bells, e-bike all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on an e-bike, e-bike way, way. E-bike bells, that car's going fast. E-bike bells, e-bike all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on an e-bike holiday. E-bike bells, e-bike bells, e-bike all the way. Oh yeah. Oh, what fun it is to ride on an e-bike holiday. Yeah. No encore. I thank you.
Very Blair Witch out there. Middle of the woods. Not a soul around. Sometimes you do hear the owls that way hooting. See what this is in real life. It's quite nice. I like hooters. Now this isn't as bad as I thought. Try and get to the edge of it. Loads of people have been over here today, walking the dogs and finished work. Out for a nice country stroll. I can stay where the leaves are. That way. It just means it's a bit more drier and compact. Just come off the main road between Swindon and Highgate and Endell, and on the other side of the common is going to be like a mud bath. Mind you, that's saying that. This side isn't too bad at all. Whether it's left or right, I'll stay on this side. Oh, another route. It's a trial. Squinting like a Japanese sniper trying to see the ground. We'll bear off left in. You can go that way. It takes you down towards just takes you down towards one of the roads that go by the golf club. But I'm going to ride it this way. Put the other light on. Give me a bit more power. Excuse me. There are little side tracks where you can ride, and it just keeps you off the main path where every man and his dog walk. I'm quite surprised. So far it's dry-ish. We'll go off left in a minute. Me and my YouTube viewers. I think it's here. Oh, yeah, get the odd whiff of weed every now and again. I'm going to climb to the top corner of the common and then drop down the farmer's track onto the road between where you come up from the navigation pub and Swindon, and then, oh god, this looks like well cakey. Thought that was an extra track there, wasn't it? And then that'll be towards the end of my ride. I can either go back up the A449 from London, let's go this way, or I can go Shell Lane, but I'll see how I feel at the end of the ride. Because I ran out to use the battery once, and that was because I was slogging up a hill. I just need to be infinity turning, so I can see a light in the distance here. It's quite spooky out there. I think it's the light to the farm. Don't think I've got any more gears. Well, I've got one. Oh, two. Lovely. So time to use e-power. Use leg power. Just come up to the corner of the common there. How can water gather at the top of a hill? It should be at the bottom. surely. Yeah, it is the light for the farmer's farm. Turn that off. Now, sometimes you can get through here, but not tonight. So, I shall lift this muddy bike over. Just don't know where to pick it up, and I'll go there and there. Fortunately, this only weighs about 14 kilos with the battery and the motor. I do like it. It's like a cheap Ebike hardtail, but it does the job. And there is Dudley, Sedgley, Brierley Hill. Let's turn my light off so you can get it in all its glory. The twinkling lights of Christmas Eve and a clear night sky. There's the moon, hopefully you can get that. So peaceful over here. That's what you need to do. If you're feeling down in the dumps, there's the bike. And let there be light. Feeling down in the dumps, just get yourself a bike, hit the trails. Doesn't matter if you get muddy or wet, it's just freedom. And I won't start singing the George Michael song. Oh wow, don't worry. This little track should lead me onto the main path. Check the lens is clear. And then we'll just join the road back into Swindon. Again, over here I had a few run-ins with the farmer, but he's alright. I can understand he doesn't want every Tom, Dick and Harry coming over here. They're just dicks like me. Hey, and my name's not Richard. As I ride into Wobbly Abyss. Clear my nose. There we go. The track is just there by those poles, but I'm not too sure how boggy it's going to be. Unless he's ploughed it, which I don't think he has. Oh, please don't be too cakey. Oh God, let's just stick to the side. Normally, always go for the middle. There we go. That's not too bad. Drop down a few cogs. Watch out for the bumps in the middle. You actually see where all the water's run down and created like little stream paths. The only trouble is when you ride hardtail on farmers tractor trails, it's like all the way through. Oh, flashing blue lights in the distance. Hopefully, probably Russell's level. Let's see what this is like. Actually, that's not. Oh, that's quite smooth. I'm guessing it's just all been washed away. Very sandy over here. Oh, it's going sketchy. I'll stick to the bits that, no, I can just hear sloppy slop. Oh, there you go in the middle. There you go. I tend to find that's the best bit. Let's have some lights over there. I know it's my lighting up. Oh, bloody hell, where am I going now? My lights lighting up. The farmers' vehicles. Anyway, back in a moment. Try and find my way out. It is so caked with mud. Even the tractors have sunk by the look of it. I'm hoping there's no barbed wire here. I can see a hawthorn bush, but I'm going to attempt to move that. Probably flicking hit me in the face. Just what you want on Christmas Day. Who you been farting with? A bloody hawthorn bush. There we go. Through. Lift the bike up. That's the last thing you want. Tyres okay? Well, covered in crap, but okay. Anyway, that is the end of Mudville. All being well, I locked the forks back out, and this is where all the mud flies up off your forks and hits you in the face. And as they say, here's mud in your eye. Oh, they put a brand new gate there to stop people going through. Again, had a bit of a ding dong with the farmer about that, but is it my prerogative? Anyway, nobody wants to see boring roads, so I'll catch you in a moment. Okay. Just coming along the Himley bypass now, and these are all brand new houses. Popped up in the last 12 months. We'll go this way and go along the top of the railway walk. I think I've got to put my forks on. Been looking at bikes for next year. I think I always mention it when I'm out having a look at other ones that I might want to get. And to be honest, I think a hardtail does it all. Let's put the other light on. Anyway, it doesn't really make much difference. I think a hardtail, for what I ride, does it all, because it's just cross-country trails, bit of gnarly stuff every now and again. Let's turn the battery off. And there's a nice e-bike called the Grand Canyon hardtail. It's really nice. And I saw one tonight called I think it's called the Kinesis, and that's a nice one. I like stealth looking bikes that you'd have to look twice to think if it was an e-bike. And you've got your Levos, hardtails and high bikes. I think Trek do one called the Powerfly, but I do like the Trek Rail 5. That's nice. I'm just thinking, this GT, the Escent, is brilliant. You know, you can ride it normally, and then when you want to, put the battery on. I think you can get 30 miles on Eco and 15 on Max, but obviously it depends. All the factors you have to consider is rider's weight, fitness, trails you're riding, how many climbs, how many ascents, temperature. Because tonight it's cold. I'm not sure if you can see. That is cold. It is freezing, and even blowing steam out my nose. I always wondered if you fart in the cold, it would do like your breath. Not like that, because that means something else. Always wondered. Just coming up to the end of the ride now, but see what next year brings. I do like full suspension, but my ideal world would be hardtail e-bike and full suspension acoustic standard, forks off, just lightweight. It's the way forward. I do like the SL Levo, and I like the Orbea Rise. I do like the Ease Zesty. I think, like I said in my Dud Masking video, you can uncouple the motor and the battery, and that's two bikes in one. But excuse me, I don't want to be greedy, and so I think you probably pay 2k for a decent hardtail e-bike. I mean, it's not that often I go to Wales, and the trails I ride in Wales, you can do trails in Wales. You can ride on a hardtail in there. This actually came with a suspension seat post, and I'll put it back on when the wife wants to use it, but my god, it's certainly recluse for what you use. Oh, I'll tell you where we can ride. I'll come back in a mo and do the final little ride along by the brook. I think it's called Riverside Mother something. Just scooching over the bridge in Womben. Make sure it's all clear. I'm dropping here. Hopefully not too muddy down here. This corner is always sketchy. I want to slide out. Oh, it's got to wet me whistle. Hang on. That's better. I can whistle again. And snot again. This is just the public footpath behind the Civic Centre in Womben, and it follows the contour of the brook. I think it's called Wom Brook. W-O-M. A brook. Just over the little one-way street. And here it's trickling away if you need the toilet. That's not good. For the three, redoing all the path. Gets washed away every 6 months because this brook floods and just takes it all with it. There we go. Show you the babbling one brook. Fresh from the hills of Ebike, filtered for a finer, richer taste. Oh, I don't think they've done this bit. No, they haven't done this bit. They've just done the posh bit. Again, another trail in the summer that's brilliant. It looks like it's just ready to run off into the stream. Oh, security light on. There's a little bridge up here we cross over. Normally all the runoff from the corner of the field here into a great big divot, and it's so well cakey. You can actually hear the squelching. My God. Mind you, it has rained pretty much non-stop the last week or two. But it shouldn't know because it is December. There you go. There's all the runoff. Just through this little stream up here. Good God, that's high. High and oh my days, yeah. That comes from Bonn, the Red Lion, and it joins up. I think it goes down by Pool House, down that way. I think, but don't quite down that. It is strange. At this time of year to see all the pubs closed. But we've got a desperate times call for desperate measures. If this virus is going to go away, we all need to abide by the rules that Bojo's creating. But fair play, I think today we struck a deal. Okay, that's good. Struck a deal with the EU. So, happy days. Whether you voted to stay in or out, the majority said out. And you have to abide by the rules, unless you get the chimichangas kicked out of you. Right, this is the A449. I am coming towards the end of the ride. I'm going to put the battery on. Wait for it. Oh yes, kicks in beautifully. So I'll catch you at the end of the ride and do my conclusion. Thanks for watching. See you in a moment. Just at the end of the ride now. Excuse me, I'm trying to film a YouTube video coming past through your traffic. I just thought I'd finish it up on the GoPro. Just had a look on Strava. I've done 17.6 miles and in, I think it's an hour and 45, up and down, up dale, down hill, wherever it goes. And I've used 12%. 12%, that's not bad really. It's been on and off, like a bride's nightie. So I'd like to just wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year for 2021, and I've got loads more content coming up soon. Hopefully be on holiday in Spain or the Canaries or somewhere like that, and I'll take my drone with me and film loads of blue, beautiful waters and sandy beaches. So, excuse me, temperature has dropped again. So, I'll catch you all soon next year.